Into Existence, this show is just like a continuation of I guess a series of shows that I've been working on since last year. And it was basically like a mantra that I live by, that my grandma had kind of instilled in me all my life, which is to speak things into existence. So I started, I guess a few years ago, intentionally making things that I want to happen in my life. You know, so just painting about like spending more time with family, or painting about just like short-term goals that I want to achieve, or, you know, just kind of manifesting things that are really, really important to me, or like solutions to problems that I'm going through. Last year I started, I did a two-part show. One was in Miami. It was like the intro at Miami Basel called Into Existence Introduction, you know. And then a show in Seattle that was also speaking into existence. It was the second part of the like prologue / intro. And so this is kind of a continuation. This to me is like the beginning. Moving from making objects just about like almost illustrating what I want to happen, but kind of using these tools to make spaces for others to just make visuals for their, you know, their passions and their dreams. St. Louis sometimes can be very like black and white. Communities that I'm from, where it feels like it's not a lot of options and not a lot of opportunities, but it's so many like talented people here, and so many people with like real stories and real gifts that are just like, if they had something to do or had resources for something to do with what they do, I feel like, man, it'll just be the most important thing ever, you know? So I feel like with this space, I hope to give people that sense of hope, you know what I mean? And share some of the tools that I was blessed to have, you know, with like that faith that you can speak things into existence. So in a sense, like give them a different attitude that they might not be used to. So me coming back home and creating something like Into Existence, you know, I feel like it's just a bridge or a door for people to see that, you know, you can do your passions full time, or at the least, you know, walk away like, what's my dream? You know what I mean? Like, what is my passion? Like, what do I love to do? You know what I mean? What is that? Because most people don't even ask themselves that question, you know what I mean? So just walking away with that. Well, the clouds, it's like when COVID first happened, the shutdown, you know, not being able to like just do the things that kept my practice going, like go to the movies a lot, or, you know, the stuff that I use just like tools to keep me fueled as an artist, you know. So I was in my studio in LA when it first happened, and really kind of, I guess, didn't know what to make in a way. So I would just sit on the like rooftop of my studio and just put a bunch of panels up and just paint the clouds. Before then I started painting giants, right? So then that kind of seeped into each other, of this idea of being a giant, as far as like not being better than anybody or bigger than anybody in a way, but just kind of having a perspective of like, all right, I'm here on this ground, I'm here on this earth, but I got to keep a perspective that's above my reality in a way, so I can kind of see the whole thing as a whole. And then like, I'm a movie head. This movie was kind of like almost like a kid's movie, sort of, but I remember this guy, it was kind of like an angel or something in human form, walking with this person, and he kept reminding her to look up. You know, it's just like, she get caught up in her life, he's just like, look up, you know, like look up, just kind of look up at the clouds, look up at the sky, you know. It's just a reminder to like, you know, get out yourself for a second and like keep moving, you know what I mean? So it's like a combination of all these things. The show will be open until May 1st. We'll post a lot of information on like N2EXISTENCE.com. So you'll get information about the individual creators, and just like their social media and their YouTube channels and things that they're sharing and we're doing.